Our journal question for today says Josh put 14 crayons in a line on his desk. He lined them up red, blue, blue, yellow, red, blue, blue, yellow, and so on. Which crayon was at the end of the line? We are now moving on to a new math strategy called Find a Pattern. And you can see here's an example where there's a triangle, circle, square, triangle, circle, and the question mark would be where the square would belong. So this week we are starting working with patterns. So it tells us here that there's 14 crayons. And in order to keep track of getting to that 14th crayon, the first thing we need to do is draw 14 blanks. So we'll be sure and have 14 spots. And that when we get to the end of the pattern, we'll stop instead of keep going. So we have here the pattern again up here says red, blue, blue, yellow. Let's look at that again. Red, blue, blue, yellow. And I don't know if you noticed this when I was reading it, but then it says that again red, blue, blue, yellow, red, blue, blue, yellow. So you can do that again red, blue, blue, yellow, red, blue, blue, yellow. It is very important that you take time to draw these blanks and to number them and to keep your work neat. Otherwise, you'll lose track of which one you're on, which crayon. So you have to be sure, draw your blanks, number them 1 through 14, make this very neat. If you can't fit it all on one line like I have, maybe put 7 on top and 7 on the bottom. But it's very important that you make these blanks before you start building your pattern. Okay, so again, the pattern goes red, blue, blue, yellow, red, blue, blue, yellow. And so it will repeat red, blue, blue, yellow. Now you will notice there's only 2 blanks here, so you won't be able to complete the entire pattern again. That's why it's so important that you keep track of how many crayons as you go. So if we're doing red, blue, blue, yellow, red, blue, blue, yellow, red, blue, blue, yellow, we only do 2 more, red and blue. And then the question asks which crayon was at the end of the line. So the 14th crayon, if you've drawn your blanks, you've numbered them carefully, you've repeated the pattern and stopped on the 14th one, you'll have the correct answer, which is blue. So how did we get that? What do we do when we were showing our work? Well, the first thing we did, you'll say, first I drew 14 blanks. That's what we did. Then I drew boxes to show the pattern and circled the last one. Okay, I didn't ask you to put every little single detail here because we numbered the blanks. So first we drew the 14 blanks and numbered them. Then we drew the boxes to show the pattern and circled the last one. This is very important that you explain. It's very important that you learn how to explain how you're getting your answer. Okay, there's not a whole lot of work on this page, but I really want you to focus on explaining what you did to get this answer and learning that process.